Swiss luxury watch brand Longines has been making watches since 1832. With a rich history and a continuous drive for innovation, the company remains one of the best Swiss watch brands today. This review will talk about some of the brand's best watches for men. We'll provide you with top picks of the different collections and talk about the features that make them special. Starting off this list is the Longines Sports Legends, which is designed as a sporty everyday watch, but with dive-inspired elements. This may not look like your classic dive watch, but the rotating bezel that we are used to seeing is actually positioned inside of the dial. The watch is instead equipped with an internal bidirectional rotating stainless steel bezel, allowing you to measure the elapsed time. The watch has a 42mm stainless steel case and a sapphire crystal on top. Being a dive watch, it has an actually rather good water resistance of 300 meters, 1,000 feet, meaning you can take it diving and swimming without any issues. On top of the case, Longines uses a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal. The thickness is 13.5mm, so with these dimensions, it's not a huge watch by any means, but it is essentially an average-sized dive sports watch for men. Like many of Longines' watches, it is powered by an automatic movement, of course, Swiss. The watch is rather simple in design with a black dial with large markers printed on it. At 3 o'clock, it has a date window which can always be practical. The hands are made large with luminescence to provide good contrast and excellent legibility. The dial also features luminescence in many places. What many people appreciate about this watch is that it is built to be robust and durable and has a dive watch-inspired design. But at the same time, it is designed to be more sleek and elegant rather than focus 100% on sportiness. This is one of our favorite Longines watches for a number of different reasons. First and foremost, it has a beautiful design that combines sportiness with elegance. Secondly, Longines has really paid attention to every single detail about this dial. That truly makes it stand out and ensuring that you never get bored of it. At its core, it is reminiscent of the iconic Hydra Conquest, but it is not meant to be a dive watch. Just a sports-inspired timepiece that works great for everyday wear. The watch is presented with a stainless steel case with a diameter of 41mm, and a distinctive crown and crown guard design. The highlight of this watch is of course its dial, which has a beautiful blue striped pattern that makes it very vibrant and full of details. Its striped pattern adds depth and makes it reflect the light beautifully. It has luminescence on the hands as well as the hour markers. At 3 o'clock, it has a date window. The water resistance is only 15 165 feet, but for an everyday watch, that should be fine. The watch is powered by a Longines quartz movement known as VHB, as indicated on the dial. This stands for very high precision, and in other words means that the quartz movement is extremely accurate. The Longines flagship heritage is, as the name suggests, a vintage-inspired timepiece with a classic design. In Longines' own words, the flagship heritage collection makes an exceptional addition to your sophisticated tastes. The watch has a classic and elegant design and is very reminiscent of traditional dress watches. It is presented with a stainless steel case and a beautiful champagne dial with applied metal hour markers and a date window at the 6 o'clock position. Right above the date window, it has a discrete sub-seconds hand. The watch uses a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal and is powered by the automatic ETA 2895 2 self-winding movement with a power reserve of 42mm. Presented on a brown leather strap, it gets a refined and classic look that makes it suitable for wearing on formal occasions or for everyday wear if you enjoy this type of watch with a classic appeal. It has a clean and sporty 41 stainless steel case with a thickness of 13mm. Already at first glance, you'll identify this as a dive watch, and really, that's why they are so immensely popular. They are amongst the most iconic watch design. It has a clean and sporty 41mm stainless steel case with a thickness of 13mm. Already at first glance, you'll identify this as a dive watch, and really, that's why they are so immensely popular. They are amongst the most iconic watch designs ever made. As a dive watch should, it has a good water resistance of 300 meters, 1,000 feet, which means you can go diving and swimming without any issues. On top of the case, it has a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal. The watch is powered by an automatic Swiss movement and is presented with a unidirectional rotating bezel with a blue aluminum insert. The dial is also blue and, of course, has an emphasis on legibility by using large markers and hands with generous amounts of luminescent material on them. The dial has a lovely blue color with a date function positioned at 3 o'clock. There's not much that beats a classic blue dive watch for everyday wear, and it's easy to see why this one is so popular. This watch is a conquest watch, but not a hydro conquest watch. What does this mean? Well, in practice, it means that it is a watch that is based on the hydro conquest design, but it doesn't have all of the dive watch features. With that said, it is a sporty everyday with a dive watch inspired design. but without all of the dive watch features. This makes it very versatile and suitable for both sporty and everyday use. Longines has retained the water resistance of 300 meter, 1,000 feet, but removed the unidirectional rotating dive bezel for a sleeker and more elegant look. At the same time, it still has a screw-down crown and distinctive crown guard. The dial design has been revised, but still reminds of the Hydro Conquest. Very reasonable with a diameter of 39 mm and a thickness of 11.5 mm. This means they will work great for many different wrist sizes and isn't huge, nor is it tiny. For many wrists, 39 mm is the sweet spot. I hope you guys enjoy this review. Let me know if you guys have any comments or questions on it.